What is a truly mouth-watering UEFA Nations League semi-final? The European champions against the most recent World Cup finalists, Lamine Yamal against Ousmane Dembele, Spain against France. It is a fixture that is rich with both storylines and recent history. And both nations needed penalties to move through their quarter-final ties. Spain saw off the Netherlands after two enthralling games of football. And France came from 2-0 down in the first leg to knock Croatia out. And we now know those who await the winners tonight. Portugal's victory over Germany last night means they are into their second Nations League final. As the front of one Spanish newspaper put it this morning, it is a night to dream. A collection of some of the very best in the world converging on a mild June night in Stuttgart. Some fresh from Champions League success, others back in Germany reminiscing about balmy nights from 12 months ago at Euro 2024. Porro giving it to Yamal. And back with Pedro Porro, who sent it in with some purpose. He's going to try and make a nuisance of himself for part two. And then it's claimed by Manuel. Dembele. And Michael Olise. All for Theo Hernandez, who saw sight of goal and thought it was worth an effort.
It's an interesting start to this game, isn't it? Theo Hernandez loves to get forward.
It's Yamal. And the opportunity might be there for Yamal again. It's going to be a Spain corner.
So much success down this right-hand side with the overlap of Pedro Porro combining nicely with Lamine Yamal.
Release Mbappe, but he's won it back, Ousmane Dembele. And I'm not sure they're going to catch him. Dembele. Mbappe. Tried one more pass for Olise. Most unlike Kylian Mbappe to be unselfish in a position like that.
Indeed, as well. He had two options on the left.
That's exactly what he's going to do now, Hernandez, for France. And he's going to take it on himself too. Well, this one because Spain had just got the ball back off him. So, taking a chance, but showing that he's got the footwork and the brains to do it.
So well, goes down a little bit early. Good save.
That's a clever pass. This is Hernandez. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Didn't look Theo Hernandez like he was in full control of his effort, and yet somehow Unai Simon still was.
Hopefully they don't switch off for their sake.
Hernandez nudging it on to Doué. Doué is trying to make that angle, and he struck that right at Unai Simon. This is Zubimendi, who's thinking about trying himself. Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Was there a deflection on that? There was. I was just waiting for Michael Oliver to indicate that Spain have their corner, but they do. And it came to Olise, but Olise's got it back to Rabiot, and Rabiot has options here, and maybe that wasn't the best one.
Mbappe's movement was brilliant across that front line. Just really unsettling that Spanish.
Fuente calls Martin Zubimendi the Rodri clone. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams! Smashes Spain in front with conviction. Just cracked the European champions into a first-half lead.
Nico Williams is absolutely loving it.
Seems to have revitalised Pedri as a player, showing stamina like never before, physicality. And here comes Spain again with Mikel Moreno, and it is 2-0. Just like that, Spain in Stuttgart tonight, though, from Mikel Moreno. Just broad Spanish smiles.
No bodies in the area, so it wouldn't make any sense.
You say. Here's Doué. Too much of the ball to Porro, but Doué went for it, and I think Unai Simon must have seen that late. His reaction certainly suggested he did. Kylian Mbappe. Desiré Doué. Hernandez. And the chance which Mbappe cannot seize. Eventually got his opportunity. Pedro Porro has given away an awful throw there. And Lamine Yamal trying to help out has clattered into the back of Desiré Doué and is going to be booked for doing so.
Well, we spoke about these fallibilities, didn't we? And that was a big one. I think Pedro Porro switched off. Lamine Yamal switched off.
Pedri's delivery is a really dangerous one and only half away. In by Porro, and that has really nice flight on it as well. Doué pulled it on towards Elise, whose pass in turn was always going to go to Dembele. Simon required again. Managed to scoop that ball into a relatively good area as well.
Again, tremendous save. One very much deserved of a replay.
Hernandez. Mbappe, picked up by Kone, slipped in for Dembele. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Simon was there again though.
Lovely little 1-2 there. It's just.
And that's why, because Yamal is going to take it on, and he's lifted it in. This is beautiful. That is a brilliant goal, finished by Dienhausen. To the disappointment of Spain and probably quite a few neutrals, the offside flag is going to deny a piece of art.
Oh, that. Oh, what did you say? 6'5" of him.
Yep. Here's Dembele trying to burst his way through, and Unai Simon is the foil to France's plans again in the first half. Mbappe knows that time is against him and against France. Only seconds of this half to play, so ultimately he probably had to take that on. But they are not going to find a way through before half-time. There is Michael Oliver's whistle. And champions doing what champions do. Two very quick goals from Nico Williams.
France certainly have their work cut out for them. They've been sloppy on the ball. I think Kalulu's having a difficult time at right back, and he's getting punished by the likes of Nico Williams. They're going to have to tidy up a little bit defensively, tidy up a little bit more going forward.
Here's Lamine Yamal for Oyarzabal, who had the chance to make it 3, but maybe somewhere in his mind knew that offside flag. Lamine Yamal, great excitement when he gets the ball. Every time he is anywhere near that French penalty area, the roar of the official 6,000 fans in back. Elise. Ousmane Dembele. Elise. And fired across and out of the reach of Dembele from Kalulu. And not far out of his reach either.
That was a delightful ball. Absolutely really zipped across the 6-yard box, and it just needed a little bit of a touch. Even
Dembele trying to lure Cucurella into diving in at his feet, and the Chelsea defender didn't let that happen, but Yamal has given the ball back to France. This is Hernandez, and on the stretch, but again, not close enough was Dembele.
That's more like it from France. Lovely little ball here. 1-2, devastatingly close.
As well, which won them their first Copa del Rey in many, many years, back in 2020. Nico Williams giving it to Lamine Yamal. Is this his moment? It's a penalty. Rabiot too close to Lamine Yamal. The story between those two goes on. Rabiot pleads innocence, claims he got at least a portion of the ball, but but that's not the way Michael Oliver saw it.
No, it just comes from too many transitional moments.
Here he comes, the teenager. That was never in doubt. 17 years old. We all know it, but we still can't fathom it. The already unmistakable Lamine Yamal sweeps Spain into a 3-0 lead. He is right at the forefront of being a potential Ballon d'Or winner in 2025. This is Nico Williams. This is going to get worse for France. It's 4-0 Spain. Pedri showing calmness personified. France are crumbling to pieces in Stuttgart.
They're absolutely shocked, aren't they? We saw it happen, obviously, 2 goals in quick succession in the first half. Subsequently again in the second. But yeah, like Spain do.
Nations League final. We've still got more than half an hour to play. Mbappe, that might be a penalty, it is. And suddenly, a glimmer of hope for France.
You can never write Mbappe off, can you?
Michael Oliver has given his second penalty inside the space of 10 minutes. But they're going to need his brilliance now. Can't stop Mbappe. That's one back for France. What a tremendous pass that is, and Nico Williams is going to reach it. Kalulu's over there to meet him. Nico Williams isn't sure where that deflection off Konate was going to go. It is Spain losing like this either. Dembele, that's neat. Here's Doué. Doué! Nearly another golden moment for the golden boy.
And what a beauty that would have been. Again, Dembele did so well driving through that central area in the Spanish defense. And Doué's eyes just must light up when he sees the space that he's been given to try to curl that into the bottom corner.
France with fresh legs looking to impose themselves again. Barcola swinging it in and Correa meeting it. Vitally too for Spain.
Just to have that plethora of talent at your disposal. I hope PSG know how fortunate they are.
Into the path of Pedro Porro and down for Lamine Yamal! The sort of goal that has Ballon d'Or written all over it. In his tender years, he already looks a generational talent. And everybody on the globe. A lot of the ball has come his way since he's come on. That pass not quite eking its way through to Dembele. Kone's got it again. Dembele lunged out a leg but couldn't reach it. Mbappe. Dembele. Gusto behind Offhausen. Yes, again trying to thread it through for Dembele, who's hit the post. Angles seem to be running away from him, and yet that's another delicious pass from him. He has got wonderful vision. Gusto, Mbappe. It's not his finest.
Just not clicking for France.
That's the prospect on Sunday as well of 17-year-old Lamine Yamal against 40-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. This is Mbappe, saved by Simon. Mbappe was wondering whether he was tugged to the ground just as he was getting that shot away. Messi from Spain.
Very, very sloppy indeed. Again, incredibly expansive, maybe just a
Rabiot. Koné. Cherki! That's tremendous! And of all the brilliance tonight, Rayan Cherki's goal is right at the top of the list. On his French debut, they don't come much better than that. Spain 5, France 2.
It's an absolutely sumptuous strike, that is. The pass.
Malo Gusto himself admits he's had a difficult season with his club side Chelsea, but he's on the end of the return pass, Gusto, and he's provided France with another goal. It's gone in off Vivian, it's an own goal. And surely this isn't the start of the great Nations League recovery, is it?
Well, it's certainly exciting, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Fans are back on their feet, but again, great run here from Malo Gusto, diagonal across the defender, and it's a dangerous ball into a...
Most of Stuttgart probably feels they would like to see continue until gone midnight. This is Samu. Samu! And Magnon has got just enough on it, though there was an agonising glance from the goalkeeper back over his shoulder to see where that ball was going to end up.
Yeah, I don't...
He's Barcola, who is mighty quick. That's how quick he is. He's still going, Barcola. Barcola. Oh, over the top of the bar from Kolo Muani, and Didier Deschamps knows that the revival really would have begun there had he scored that.
And look at that speed. I mean, Pedro Porro isn't slow, but Barcola makes him look like he's towing a caravan.
Right now, don't completely write them off. Gusto, and headed a long way off target in the end by Barcola. Koné, one last thrust for France. What an amazing night. Cherki, 5-4. They are not done yet. Rando Kolo Muani's made sure of that. It's a game for the ages. And who knows, maybe that isn't the final chapter.
Goalkeeping.
From one goalkeeper to another, and still no whistle from Michael Oliver. But now he does blow his whistle. A true classic. A golden game of 9 goals between Spain and France on a night of high drama, high quality, and the